production quotas are down, Valentina. Malout is expecting a delegation soon, so you need to fix it.
I'm not the one who promised a 30% increase this quarter, Libby. In fact, you can find my goddamn recommendation on file, which you ignored.
Mr. Bay was expecting the event to go off smoothly. He personally expects it.
I can't make something out of nothing. Everything is falling apart down here. I need my new budget approved immediately. Hello? Hello? Ay! You're the new applicant, right? Riley? So you learned on the job at Argos? Not bad, not bad. But that's not what's important. You know remedial chemistry and seem to be living and breathing. You're goddamn hired. The pay is better than anything you'll get on the streets. If you can last. Take this and put it on. Time to get to work. Follow me, and you get to show me just how amazing you are at learning new skills. Right. Wear the damn clean suit every minute you're on the job. It's for your safety. I can't have any more of you dropping dead because you can't follow simple directions. Clear? So, here is the facility. Don't go anywhere. You work the assembly line, you make what's asked, and you get paid and go back to whatever crate hole you come from. Don't ask questions, do only what's asked. Remember, you are just one tiny cog in the Xenofresh machine. Don't fraternize, except on a break. Here we go. The assembly line. Job simple. The hopper will spit out ingredients. The computer tells you what to make, you take the ingredients from the hopper. We know to the milligram what's needed. So take what's required. No more, no less. You think so, right? The other thing is speed. We got a quota. As soon as the screen spits out a compound, the timer starts. So use the station to craft the compound, then put it in the other hopper. You beat the time and you maybe make Employee of the Month, get a bonus, maybe get promoted one day so you can have your own little crate rats. You take too long. Don't take too long. Questions? You weren't listening. Don't ask questions. Just make what you were asked. Period. If your fingers are as fast as you run your mouth, you'll do fine. We understand each other, right? You get one run-through with training wheels, no time limit to learn the system. After that, the clock is ticking. Finish your shift, do well, and maybe you come back. You could go to the break room before you leave.
I'm no user, but swear, working near Aurora makes me hallucinate.
Create one batch. No time limit.
I've been working at Xeno for years, and I've only seen Bayous visit the factory once.
Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Finally off shift. Time to swing by Legrand's and get blended.
Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now. Assembly complete. Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Yeah, you didn't hear from me, but Supervisor Gorov's got her own Aurora deals going on.
Shift over. You can go to the break room or go home.
Another day in paradise.
I'd rather be cleaning fish than running with a street gang.
Welcome to the line. Hope you like your every move being recorded and digitized for Silicon posterity. Here, there, everywhere. You can really feel the trust. That's a good one. Speaking of security, oh no, an outage? Fortunately for us, the damn things are broken like 98% of the time. You happen to know Nesher? Poor guy got picked up by security. Security doesn't generate money. It's an expense. An easy target if you're short-sighted and want the quarterly budget report to look good. Tough break. I like Nesher too. The fact I'm still free means Nesher didn't rat me out to security. I knew whoever he was working for would send a replacement. Are we back in business? No problem. I'll give you the cords to the merchandise. It's up to you to get it and do whatever you do. If you need more, you know, work a shift and meet me here in the break room. And I'll give you the new drop cords. Pleasure doing business with you.
What I don't sell,
Are you ready to...
I gotta get out of here!
Neon's premier seller of all... You're ready to make your ultimate discovery?
Plan. That's right.
Walk away. No one... Wait. The boss is expecting you. Go in.
And now all the interested parties have convened. Yannick. Did you think you could use Aurora in my city without me knowing? Another bloodbath in Ebside isn't good for the tourists. Still, sometimes blood's gotta flow. And you must be what passes for the brain in this operation. What's the percentage in letting either of you leave here alive? You're, just adorable, aren't you? Your associate makes a decent case, but, you fucking ripped me off, Yannick. I hate being ripped off.
Your lounge has the upscale market covered, Mr. Bayou. But there are so many credits lying on the table, begging to be taken.
Go on.
We use just a smidgen of Aurora to make blend, and blend is priced for everyone. Please tell him.
Yes, tell me. So, you've got an emerging market cornered. Yannick, I'd almost think you're a businessman. Almost.
Yannick has just started. The credits are rolling in.
Wait, did you just call yourself Yannick? For real?
Aye.
Muzzle it. Here's the deal. You get to keep smuggling Aurora out of the fishery. You make your blend and sell whatever extra Aurora you want on the streets, but I'm taking 20% of the profit for having to deal with your bullshit. We're done. Yannick, get busy making me my money. I don't have time for you. Leave me alone. I wouldn't normally bother with idle chatter, but that's such a ridiculous question. I'm going to gift you with a response. I don't own Neon. Neon is the property of Xenofresh Fisheries, of which I just happen to be the CEO and the major majority stakeholder. Now, if you'd care to take a moment to dissect that statement in your tiny little mind, I'm confident you'll discover the answer to your question. Not that it's any of your business, but yes, I'm the administrator of Neon. Actually, there are a lot of perks that come with the job. But do you want to know my favorite? One snap of my finger and people who ask too many questions get thrown off of the upper platform. I love that one. Wait, is this... Are you actually attempting to blackmail me? Just a moment. Oh, I need to catch my breath. Whew, thank you. I needed a laugh like that. Let me tell you something. I've been threatened by people much worse than you could ever hope to be. I don't care if you have a video clip of me stabbing someone in the heart with 100 eyewitnesses. It's never going to stick. So go ahead and take your recording to the Rangers, the FC Council, hell, put it on SSNN. Whatever happens, it's not going to affect me one bit. Yes.
Just a ballsy day in Neon, am I right? Oh, Yannick's heart. Still beating so very fast. Mr. Bayou is formidable, huh? Are you okay? I hope we're still simpatico, yes? I mean, yes, he is, but... Our profits go down, yes, but we don't have to worry about being caught anymore. So, business as usual, yes? You do a shift at Xenofresh and your contact tells you where to pick up Aurora. You go there, make an easy and very safe pickup, and deliver it to me. No time pressure, anytime you want. Take a break if you like. Do you want to ask him? But if I had to guess, he probably doesn't want to muddy his reputation with us. And if anything goes wrong, total deniability. You are the best thing that ever happened to Yannick. Well, maybe my firstborn. Who am I kidding? It's you. Time for work then. It was Riley, yes? Yes, Riley.
Thirsty, right? Of course you would. It was a problem.
Hey, what's up?
I'm not sure how much longer I can survive doing this lousy job.
I'm so tired lately. But I went to the clinic and they said I was fine. That's just how things are.
We should go see a backboard game sometime. I really feel like this is our year.
I feel you on that.
Then it's settled. I'll get the tickets. Just make sure you can get the time off.
So, how are you? Everything good?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I know this place stinks. It's a living.
I was thinking about getting some work done.
What do you want? Make this fast. One of our machines has gone offline again.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
They don't pay me enough to stick my hands in fish guts all day.
Can this wait? I need to wash the sakana fish smell out of these clothes. Ugh.
Guess what I'm not having for dinner? If you said seafood, you win a prize.
Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
What I wouldn't give for just one solid week of sunshine.
Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now. Assembly complete. Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Can't believe another worker got hurt on the Kazambas line.
Complete. Shift complete.
No. Can't talk now, or I'm going to be late for my shift.
Always nice seeing new faces. Another day, another shift. Oh no, new coordinates. I am so clumsy. I'm up for doing this again. Bye.
Those damn Kazambas scales get everywhere. I even found one.
Got a problem?
Madame Sauvage's place, where the fun never stops.
I have some sleep crate units.
Nice meeting you.
Off-world Earth to the Hotel Volai. Your home away.
You're out there a lot, right? In space?
Any place on Neon or in all of the settled systems.
Hey.
Just another lousy day in Neon, am I right? One day, Bayu will slip, and everyone he has bled will get revenge. But, for now, it's a lot safer, easier. But 20% of our earnings hurts. You keep this up, and we will both be living large. You look like you could use a drink. If you've got money. Sure you don't want some extra blend for the road?
You good?
Thirsty. Of course you are. So pop on in to the Grand Liquor. Let's buy you a cream. Because everything you've heard is true.
What?
The Grands is the only place on Neon or is all of the settled systems.
Overdraft fees at Galvin are out of control. I can't believe I'm going to be out thousands of credits.
Welcome off-world Earth to the Hotel Volai. Your home original.
Don't you have something better to do?
Coffee flavors, dual fruit using the secret technique of nature.
Too bad I can't squeeze any Aurora.
What do we have here? Decided to drop by on Neon and do a little vandalism, huh? There's a steep fine for that. 0 tolerance. Tell you what, you pay the fine now, and I'll let you off with a warning, or things are going to get messy.
You from here? Fine. Get out of here. But don't make me regret it.
Do you ever just feel like none of this matters? Like, yeah, you know how it goes.
The color.
What was the name of that guy? Contact.
Back off. No funny business. You think I could pull off that look? With the scarf, and the bangs, and everything.
Gonna make an example out of you.
You try anything, you're dead.
This ship doesn't miss.
So luscious.
I see you wearing that neuro amp. Don't try any of that mind control voodoo on me. Scram, I'm off duty.
The Ebb-side strike.
You've really kicked the hornet's nest. Good. Andrea's running point on grabbing the gun stash. I need you and Vogel to keep the disciples off balance.
So we're finally doing this?
It's time, Vogel. The gloves are off. Both of you, keep the collateral damage down if you can. But it's do or die. Then today's your lucky day. You two coordinate whatever you need to. I have a request. I know this is asking a lot. Newell's Goods has some armor. Not mil-spec ranger gear or anything, but better than the cast-off clothes the strikers wear. So if you could, well, spring for some armor upgrades, maybe convince Newell to sell it to us. All the strikers owe you big time. Any credits it costs, I promise we'll pay you back with interest. Now's the time for those strikers to make a comeback.
Once I'm let
You've really kicked... Andrea's running...
So we're fine.
It's time, Vogel. Both of you. Then today's your lucky... You two I know this is ask... So if you could... All the strikers owe you any credits... Now's the time...
Maybe you'd like to try a velocity.
Oh, finally. Briggs is going to let me kick these disciples where it hurts. I've been telling him to let his best man loose for weeks. So thank you for changing his mind. You better believe it. The plan's simple. We hit the street runners hard in as many points as possible. Maximum chaos, right? Then Andrea can waltz into their weapons cache, snag the big guns, and then the real fun begins. Well, Briggs ain't the only one thinking round here. Here's 3 groups of street rats for you. Me and my boys will take some others. Fun time.
People joke, say those Varugan fellas.
Got those two.
I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think if you're looking for supplies, this is the place. Much better, thanks for asking. I don't exactly know what you said to Dietrich, but he's certainly turned everything around. He's really stepped up and taken an active role in fighting Neon Security's corruption. He's even organizing the merchants' meetings with me. Best of all, I think we've become good friends, which is a rare thing to come across in this city, I can tell you that. Oh, dear Lord. Did Briggs put you up to this? All these gangs are a menace. I don't want to have any part of it. Because they're bottom-feeding parasites. They steal and murder, and security couldn't care less. Us businessmen have to draw a line somewhere, and this is mine. Really? That's a lot of credits. All right already, all right. You pay and I'll send Briggs his armor. But this is a one-time deal. I don't want anything to do with this madness after that. That's not a discount. That's robbery. This is what you call negotiating? Enough already. The way I see it, you need what I'm offering more than I need what you're paying. No discount. Take it or leave it. I'll send the armor to Madame Savage's. Have a nice day.
There's a full line of equipment and accessories for all your hectic needs. This is it. I couldn't take it. Cry me for me. I swear. Looky here, just strolling into Disciple turf. You're making this too easy. Bring it off, Worlder! You organ donor?
You can't run from me! Ah! Shit!
So you're the Striker's darling.
Chunks, come in today and choose your chunk. Chunks, choose your chunks. Feed your face to feed your body with chunks.
Welcome to Chunks. Home of the best.
Are you ready to feel?
If I have to eat fish for dinner, I'd rather be doing this than getting mixed up with the gas.
We got the guns, new fish. Went in, pop, 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 and the cash is ours.
And that's thanks to me and my new best mate. Hit any problems on your patrol? Same here. Little element of surprise and a few bullets. And then no worries. Everything's going according to plan, Briggs.
Good. Now we hit them where it hurts. This warehouse is one of their main strongholds. Not going to lie, taking it is going to be hard. New fish, we wouldn't be here without you. What's the play? Go in guns blazing? We hold back? You'll be drawing a lot of heat, but if you think you can handle it, works for me. You heard the plan. Let's do it.
How are you dead yet? Damn recruits making stupid moves. Got me in the head!
Gonna make an example out of you! Not even trying to hide, are ya? Your funeral!
Playtime is over. Downstairs, now.
Never write off the strikers.
You think Neon Security wouldn't know about what's going down? Please. Looks like you've done a bit of violence, a bit of murder. Word is, all of this is due to you. Why are you messing around with my streets, huh? You would know the first thing about my job. So here's what's going to happen. Gang violence gets too noisy. That hurts the bottom line around here. No one affects the bottom line.
Tell that to the disciples.
No. I want you to, Mr. Briggs. The disciples have been pissing me off for far too long. So, your gang throws off Sewer Rat Blue and starts wearing Neon Security Black. Or, you can be found face down in the streets. And you say your goodbyes. Briggs is a smart lad. He'll make the right choice. The best way to fight gang violence is getting your own pet gang. Trust me, they'll fit right in on the force. Free to go as far away from here as you like. The further the better, in my book. Setting street rat against street rat is pretty elegant, right? Don't take too long. Time to onboard the new hires.
Good you're here. Huddle up, gang.
Is this for real?
They want me to be a cop.
Shit. We could get a real pad. Maybe even move out of Epside? Briggs, I'm so in.
After all we've done, Neon Security seriously will let that go?
I don't see why not. Do you really think anyone cares who stabs who in Epside? What's your take? We've been struggling just to feed ourselves. Having a salary again. Hard to believe. Anyone object to going for the deal? This is your chance. No one? Good. Really good. I'll give Owen the news. I can't say I was expecting this. Whatever god or gods we please to get you to help us, know we'll be forever grateful. With resources and backup, the streets are gonna be safer. It looks like the strikers are retiring. And here's your cut.
You guys did this? It's almost impressive. Almost. You guys did this?
Mania
almost
Adams was
impressive.
looking for someone discreet.
Seems like
or
the
a
Crimson
job.
Fleet is everywhere.
Apparently, I don't qualify.
Finally, I can leave this garbage dump.
They like to set up shop in old facilities, places abandoned in the
Yeah,
colony.
real job.
All of us
They
owe
can
you.
strike anywhere.
We'll never forget.
I still don't know what to think.
Can you believe Xenofresh charges us licensing fee for fish and meal?
You. I like to spray. Sometimes with paint, other times with bullets. You like art?
Care for another Chimera?
Sure. Thanks, Micah. And keep them coming. It's been a rough day.
Oh, you'll like this. Just head on over to Neon Tactical and check out the robot. It's my best work.
Lounge?
Wish I could, but I can't swing that right now.
Are you in a gang? You sound like a middle-aged bank teller. Yeah, I'm in a gang. The Disciples. Maybe you've heard of them. Euphoric is home for people like us. And by people like us, I mean killers, thugs, and thieves. Now, I haven't killed anyone in a while, but that just means I'm due. Only when I have a knife in my hand. The rest of the time, I just paint. That Cyclops should be thanking me. I dressed up his toy real nice, gave him a total makeover. He's lucky that's all I did after what that thing did to my crew.
Thanks.
I'll have that ready for you shortly.
Thanks, Micah.
We tried to rob his store and reload our crew. That's when his little toy unloaded on us. Lost some good disciples in that group. If anything, that freak should be paying me. I thought it was pretty clever. If I trashed it, it'd sting for a bit, but he'd get over it. So I took a can of spray paint and put my tag on it. Now, every time that Cyclops opens up that eye, he's gonna see my art on his buddy. Yeah, I do. And I'll make art out of your guts if you step out of line. Fine by me, punk. Let's paint the walls with your blood.
I'm ready!
No one kills Sioka and lives.
Hold yourself well back there.
You good?
Care for another Chimera?
Sure. Thanks, Micah. Keep them coming.
What I don't sell ends up in trawl. I'd be making a fortune if they'd let us fish for Chasm Pass.
I saw my sister's ship. Told her it was stolen a while back. I gotta come clean to her about this.
Okay. Sounds good.
What if we took the kids to your brother's place? Would that work?
There's got to be a megacorp that'll hire someone like me.
Looking to blow a hole in something? Good work. I hope you made him squirm. Fine by me. That delinquent little punk deserves it. Thanks. Styx is gonna get a new paint job, a coat of wax, the works. He's gonna look brand new. Oh, and here, for your trouble. Styx, how's this month looking?
I'm sorry, I did not understand. Affirmative.
Your complaint is noted. I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase. This unit is functioning precisely as programmed. Verbal complaints are to be noted and ignored. Physical complaints are retaliated with lethal force. Therefore, the nature of the complaint is inconsequential. End query.
The other day, Sticks, I met a miner from Gazal. Feel like bringing the pain, huh? Always keep plenty of ammo in stock, too. Yeah? What do you... I've got more than... You ever get nightmares, Sticks? About the war?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please
Step through the door of St. Hartnell. You fought hard to get to Scotty. Anywhere in the
You know I went to chef school.
Third of Mazzani's Lux and the Luxite sold out in a record.
It's party time! Get zoned and have fun!
Get some Aurora and let loose.
Go and get yourself a drink. It's time to party.
Hey,
Music
wanna
is
dance?
amazing.
Welcome to having fun.
You try Aurora yet?
Come on!
You won't regret it.
Crazy. This place is it high! Having fun? Hey, this Aurora style
like some Aurora to take the edge off.
What's up?
I'm not a fan of this kind of music, but I'm in town for business. My client leaves a mess, I clean it up. It's the world's most exotic accident. They found the drug in the fish oil, of all things. But oil is an old story, one of grease and flame. The grease turns the wheels of commerce, and the flame attracts the moths. So be careful walking these streets, my delicate little insect. Venture too close, and you'll burn your wings. I'm an independent contractor, working for some very wealthy clients. They open deals, I close them. There might be. I originally came here to complete a business deal, but the client, in a fit of foolishness, decided to close on their own. Rather than dispose of the evidence properly, they left it in a warehouse. Real amateur stuff. So there are some loose ends that need tying, and I prefer a third party handle it. Would you be interested? It's a simple job. I need you to pick something up and sell it. Giving you any more information would be unwise. I'm giving you half of my usual fee, which, according to my clients, is a ransom 3 times over. But I'm worth every cred. You'll find the merchandise in a locker in the warehouse behind Neon Tactical. Gangs in Ibside often use that area to peddle their sunshine and lollipops, so if shit's puckaroo, you'll have to improvise. Once you secure the merchandise, sell it to Coleman Lang at the Trade Authority, so it's part of their regular inventory. Return here when the job is done.
Howdy. You have room for one more on your crew?
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Well, except the spaceport, of course. Then what are we waiting for? Let's set you up. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure? Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken care of. A real humanitarian. Pretty amazing, isn't it? That's Borealis, only 19 years old, and yet she produces some of the most heart-pounding, trippiest electronic music you've ever heard. I don't know where she gets her inspiration, but I'm betting all that free Aurora she gets has something to do with it. And that depends on if you're hungry or thirsty. Ah, a bit of a foodie, are we? I can't say I blame you. We're just as renowned for our cuisine here as we are for our drinks. First, let me tempt you with our melon caviar. Delicate, salty spheres of melon, hydroponically grown in our private aqua garden. And to finish, our lounge special strip. A grilled soy-based steak served with a steaming side of chipped potatoes. That's delicious. Anything there sound appetizing? Or you looking for something else? All right, well, I've got a couple of specialties of the house you might be interested in. First, there's our bestseller, Sangria Astral, which is a curiously refreshing, fruit-infused red wine served in a commemorative bottle. But if your palate is a bit more refined, we have our Bayou Private Reserve, a painstakingly distilled cognac stored in the purest Arcturan crystal. That enough? Or are you hungry as well? Of course, of course. Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away. Of course, the Sky Suite features an open design with an emphasis on luxury. Whether you prefer the morning sky or a neon sunrise, the high ceilings and wall-sized windows will give you a full view of the city's splendor. While your enthusiasm for the property is appreciated, you seem to be short on the credits required to purchase it. The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators. I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state-of-the-art. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security. We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate. I'm sorry, but our policies demand even high-profile customers pay our fees. I get the feeling you're trying to stiff me. A loss leader. I make you pay less now in the hopes you'll pay more over time. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested. Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Got plenty here to choose from. Enjoy the lounge. Yeah.
Pardon. Hell yeah! This is awesome!
Hey there.
The music is amazing!
This Aurora stuff, it's blowing my mind.
Hi, having fun?
Oh, wow. I think I'm zoned. I actually did it. It was a total eye-opener. Although I'm not sure which eye. I'm not even sure it matters. Now I'm wondering, what other unearthly delights I've missed out on?
There's nothing in this galaxy better than Aurora. It's peak neon. But you could change your look, my guy. Get a fresh cut, some new fits, maybe some mink, too.
Oh, a haircut and a tattoo is a great idea. I need something to mark my transformation. My fiance's name, Erika. To be honest, before I came here, I was having cold feet. Frozen feet, really. If you went to the creek system and took the temperature of the polar ice caps, that's how cold my feet were. But now, I'm 100% convinced she's the right woman for me. The old me would disagree, but that man is dead, felled by a wave of swirling borealis. I'm going to zone in and do a little dancing. He'll get the neurons firing. Then it's off to enhance for a full makeover. I can't wait for my fiance to meet Miguel 2.0. I believe I have zoned. You sound like my mother. Don't worry, my new friend Dios. Am I saying that right? Dios, Dado.
Close enough, my dude.
Yeah, so my dude over here is making sure I'm not overextending myself. If I show even the slightest sign of brain damage, I've told him to drag me over to Reliant Medical immediately. Well, that's what's so exciting. I don't know.
You're finally free, my guy.
Not just free, I'm gonna be enhanced. Oh, this is so great.
Aurora, it's a mood. You feel me? Peace.
You try Aurora yet? You won't regret it.
Get some Aurora and let loose.
You good?
What's up?
Hey! You wanna dance?
I just need a minute. I think that last drink was stronger than I thought.
That's what you said 2 drinks ago. Maybe you should slow down.
Yeah, probably time to officially
Take it easy.
switch to water.
Say, kid, how'd you like to hitch your wagon to a celebrity star? Hmm? That's right. The Mickey Caviar is in the market for a job, and you look like someone who could use a great ship's cook.
Go have fun.
What do you say? Oh, you're breaking my heart. People these days. I'm a food critic. I had a widely renowned column in the New Atlantean called Mickey Caviar's Taste of Space. Ring a bell? No? Well, there's no accounting for taste. I'm retiring the column anyway. Bummer. Who knew cooking was such an unmarketable skill? Maybe I could help out somewhere else. I got plenty of other skills, and I'm not afraid to use them. 'Cause I just quit my old one. That's right, I'm done writing for the New Atlantean. My last location shoot was a total train wreck. I'll be damned if I ever set foot in my editor's office again. Well, I'm hard to kill, I'll tell you that much. I'm all right in the wilderness, too. Due to some unfortunate circumstances, I've had to get good at roughing it. I throw an all right punch, too. You gotta know how to do that to make it long in journalism. Look at you, making my day. There's just one more thing I'd like to discuss, my salary. The New Atlantean paid their top talent well. I'm used to a certain lifestyle. I'm not usually one to bargain. Not sure that's the best way to get me on your side. But you seem like a good kid. And I'm getting sick of the food here. I'll work for your lower rate. Then it sounds like we have a deal, boss. Ha! You'll love having me around. I'm gonna take a lap. Gotta sober up a little before I get to work. So long, boss. Needed some caviar today. Sure. Knock yourself out. Get ready to have your mind blown, boss. I started out as a copywriter there in my 20s. Writing for the New Atlantean was my dream job, so I took the first open position there that I could get. Sometimes I brought homemade food for the office. A junior editor on my floor found out I knew my way around the spatula and asked to publish some of my recipes. I told her no dice unless the offer came with a full-time writing gig. Turns out, she was looking for a big break too. So she took a chance on me. We pitched the idea for a regular column to management together. And a few months later, Mickey Caviar's Taste of Space was born. It's a lifestyle thing. We didn't have a lot of money when I was growing up. One of our only luxuries was a subscription to the New Atlantean. I read every issue front to back the day we got them. I couldn't get enough of the photos of fancy restaurants and exotic food. It seemed to me like the people writing for the New Atlantean had really made it, you know? I always wanted to be like them. My grandma did. Grandma Caviar really knew how to turn a phrase. Yeah, we sure did. I worked with her my entire career. By the time I quit, she was one of the biggest names in the editing department, thanks in no small part to yours truly. I wonder what's going to happen to her now that I'm not around. Huh. It started out as a recipe writing column. My specialty was creating dishes that improved on packaged shipped food using easy-to-find ingredients. Easy market to break it. I've never met anyone who could eat synthetic scrambled eggs with a straight face. When the column got more popular, my editor had the idea to branch out into restaurant reviews. Turns out, she's a genius. Reviewing restaurants is what made me really famous. Dawn's Roost. Oh, the real height of luxury. Right in the heart of New Atlantis. The only classier place in the settled systems is the rooftop bar at Paradiso. If you're after a casual meal, though, you can't beat the Brown Horse Tavern in New Homestead. There's a reason they're the oldest restaurant in the galaxy. Real popular. Walk into any doctor's office in the UC, and you'll probably find my work somewhere. Lots of businesses subscribe to the New Atlantean. My editor and I used to joke that Mickey Caviar's Taste of Space was the official column of waiting rooms all over the settled systems. I was featured in the New Atlantean for almost 30 years. I even made a couple covers. That's big shot stuff right there. Now that I've quit writing it, copies of the magazine with my column in them are gonna become a real collector's item. I knew you'd love having me around. All that time in the spotlight means I really know how to light up a room. Crab treatment, that's why. The last location shoot I did was a freaking disaster. And that's not your classic Mickey Caviar embellishment either. Out of a crew of 8, I'm the only one who lived to tell the tale. The rest of them died on the bug-infested hellhole of a planet the New Atlantean sent us to. Not that the office cared. They didn't even bother to warn us about the dangerous aliens living there. And they didn't send a single rescue ship when we went missing either. Oh, talk about a breach of contract. I was working on a recipe featuring a mushroom that grows there. Turn your Kanak poutine into gourmet cuisine with this rare mushroom. My usual shtick. The New Atlantean wanted some shots of me on location for authenticity's sake. Those damn mushrooms. They were all I had to eat when things broke bad. And no amount of delicate, earthy aroma or savory flavor could convince me to eat them again. Couldn't have said it better myself. I've never seen anything like what happened to my crew. And I've been on shoots all over the settled systems. It was a total bloodbath. You're gonna think I'm making this up, but I swear I'm not. So, we're out in the jungle, right? I'm getting ready for my close-up, and BAM! A hungry alien jumps out of the trees and rips my camera guy clean in half. Oh. Next thing I know, they're all over us. I wasn't gonna go out as something's lunch, so I ran into the jungle. By the time I found my way back, the rest of my crew was dead. It wasn't pretty. I ended up having to trek back to the ship alone with no map and no supplies. It took months. And those damn aliens stalked me the whole way. I set the ship's autopilot to take me to Volii Alpha and passed out cold until I got there. When I landed on Neon, I sold the ship to some spaces for a payout. My editor can put the Trackers Alliance on it if she really wants it back. I took the money straight to the Astro Lounge and started drinking. I had to live off the land. Can you imagine? Me, an award-winning columnist, reduced to hunting vermin and cooking plants over an open fire I made myself. And that wasn't even the worst part. I had to sleep on the ground. For months. My back's never gonna be the same. You and me both, boss. Roughing it in the jungle ain't my idea of a good time. After putting me through that, the New Atlantean can bite me. I decided I was gonna quit my column before I even got off that planet. And you know what? I'm not telling anyone at the office I survived. Not even Jan, my editor. I thought we were friends, but I guess not. What kind of friend sends you to the depths of space and doesn't even call a rescue party when you go missing? She might take some flack for it at work, but I'm the one who spent 2 months without running water or a place to sleep. She got the sweet end of the deal. For sending one of the magazine's top earners into dangerous territory without any protection? Yeah, she'll get in loads of trouble. Glad you're on my side here, boss. Makes me feel a lot better about, lying to my oldest friend. Thanks for your 2 cents, boss. Nah, it's made up. I was gonna wait to unveil my real name to the settled systems in my upcoming autobiography. But since you're such a good boss, I'll give you a sneak peek. My real name's Frank Pastoria. Frankie to my friends. But that doesn't exactly scream charm or celebrity. When I got my publishing gig, I decided to change it. My grandma came up with the idea to call myself Mickey Caviar. She loved it. She even insisted on going by Grandma Caviar after I made the switch. Well, honestly, I'm not sure your name's much to write home about either. Mickey Caviar worked just fine for my fans. Whatever you say, boss. My grandma. She raised me with a spatula in one hand and a cookbook in the other. She's the inspiration behind almost every recipe I ever wrote. My penchant for improving synthetic food with real ingredients was a Grandma Caviar original. She could turn anything into a gourmet meal, I swear. I've eaten at fancy restaurants all over the galaxy, and still nothing compares to her famous lasagna. She always did love being the topic of conversation. My grandma was like a parent to me. She brought me up after my deadbeat dad decided on a solo career. Cooking was our special thing. We spent hours together in the kitchen. I like to think it made her proud that I used what she taught me to make it big. Never have, never will. It's a family secret. Grandma made me shake on that when she taught me how to make it. Nah, she loved it. She was always showing the columns off to her friends and bragging about how her grandson had made a big winner out. We used to joke that I didn't even need an agent, because I got so much free press out of her gabbing about the column with her friends. Yeeps. Depends what you mean by edible, boss. Some things are beyond saving. You got it.
place is insane!
This place is insane! Oh, man. I'm flying right now.
Feeling the music? Yeah, sorry, I don't do autographs. Now that would be something new for a change. You can't even imagine how many people ask for an autograph or picture after we've been modding all night. It gets really annoying. Programming the beats? Turning the dials? Come on, stay with me here. Oh, so it's my fault. I suppose next you're going to tell me it's okay for fans to start stealing stuff too. My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag. Oh yeah, absolutely. It allows me to step away from myself for a while and harmonize with the universe. There's music out there, you know, if you listen. The trick is not getting hooked on that feeling. I got close to that state a few times, but reality and responsibility has always managed to pull me back. I started playing music when I was 10. My father had an old electronic keyboard he passed down to me, and I fell in love with the thing. By the time I was 15, I got my first track and started club hopping. I was pretty young, but with my father as manager, he watched my back. 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in the settled systems. Pretty crazy. Hope you're enjoying the... Oh man. Wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, please. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up. Songs, lyrics, poems, all of my thoughts, basically. We're talking 3 years of stuff. It's not like I can just rewrite everything. Some of those moments of inspiration are long gone, out of my mind. That's why I write them down. The thing is, I perform here at the lounge every single night, which means I can't repeat the same set over and over. I have to keep it real. Exactly. So, anything you can do to help is appreciated. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. I'll see you around, okay? Well, most of the people who come through here are fans, and they're either zoned or just digging the rhythms. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. It could be anyone, really. People try to put a price on everything. It doesn't matter if it's music or the stars. If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes and long knives. Only a matter of time before you get cut. See you on the flip.
private set.
I don't like the look of you.
By all means, feel free to disturb me. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. We're done here.
Quit staring.
Spread throughout the settled system.
Ever run into spaces?
You are in the rarefied air above the scum and vice.
Stroudic.
You are the best, and you deserve the best.
That's why I bought the bottle of Pinot Noir. We're gonna celebrate 10 years together.
Not sure how much longer I can survive.
You try anything, you're dead.
Back off.
Kinda in the middle of something here. How are you?
What? This better be good. If you're here to report a crime, you're gonna have to deal with it yourself. Neon Security's all booked up for the day. Oh, okay. So that's your opinion, is it? Right now, I'm dealing with a stabbing in Ebside, a junkie ready to toss himself off the platform, 2 robberies, and a stripped spaceship. So unless you're here to tell me that the trade tower is about to fall into the ocean, it can probably wait, right? Why don't you cut the crap, okay? If you're deliberately trying to waste my time, I have no problem throwing you into one of our cells. Look, you've already wasted too much of my time, so why don't you take off and deal with your problems on your own? I don't know. You willing to pay me or what? Hey, look at that. My schedule just cleared up. I actually have plenty of time to talk. Amazing. What do you want? Important. Aurora is the lifeblood of Neon, and anyone that disagrees is either delusional or a liar. Bayou is literally pulling gold out of the sea. He's got everyone hooked on the stuff and has a stranglehold on the prices. The man's a genius. He actually had enough clout to convince the entire Freestar Collective that a highly addictive narcotic can be legalized. And between you and me, I don't even touch this stuff. But I'll be damned if I don't enjoy the money it brings in. Neon is Bayou's house. Nothing happens in this city without his blessing. Doesn't matter if you're a sewer rat or a millionaire, you answer to him just the same. And you better answer with cash, or he won't lift a finger. Screw with a guy or try to complain to a higher authority, and I can personally promise to you that he'll make you disappear. But if you're pulling in cash and you're smart enough to let him shave a little off the top, he'll look the other way. Sorry, I've heard Neon Security called a lot of things, but never the law. I guess you could say we enforce the rules just enough to keep the city from falling apart. But we're really here as Bayou's private army. You can find the Freestar Rangers in the city, but they're smart enough to keep their heads down and their hands clean. If you're looking for law and order, you're not gonna find it in Neon. All right, move on.
coming right now, and you may even...
Hey, how's it going?
Here for a drink? A chimera, perhaps? Hugh's journey was very personal. He went through a lot of pain before he found himself at my door. It wouldn't be proper for me to tell his story, but mention his geguli and you might make him feel more comfortable. I see. I'd be willing to divulge this information for the right price. She is an icon, among other things. Fine. I'll waive the usual fee. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Savage's. He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealis's works. Or maybe fanatic is a more accurate term. Either way, he's the one you want. But you didn't hear it from me. He's one of the usual lowlifes you'll find at Madame Savage's. He's also a very fervent admirer of Miss Borealis and her work. It wouldn't surprise me if that admiration extended to her possessions. For fans like him, trinkets and mementos are a way to get closer to the one they admire. Fallen stardust. Now sit back, relax, and unwind.
What can I get for you?
Yes, what?
Care for some Aurora?
Take a wine, please.
Of course. Coming over.
Perhaps I wasn't clear the first time you asked, so allow me to clarify. I don't feel comfortable discussing my personal life with our customers. It leads to unfortunate problems. Micah's talking about a toy frog she gave me right after pulling me off the streets. Silly little thing was all I had to help me focus on sobriety. When you're born in Neon, you're either destined for the top or the bottom of the food chain. There's no middle. My family started out barely making ends meet. After my parents lost their lives, I ended up as a street rat. That's when the gangs preyed on me. I fell in with the Disciples, and they helped me keep 1 foot out of the grave. Barely. Sounds like we've both lived it. You see, all that violence, all the drugs and death, it takes its toll. I don't mean physically, I mean mentally. I was in a bad place. I don't know what Micah saw in me, but she pulled me out of the gang. She actually paid them cash to buy me out, if you can believe that. After she helped me sober up, I asked her why she bothered. She told me I reminded her of someone she lost. She never explained it beyond that. I've been here ever since. It's what the people of Neon have labeled the most destitute of our citizens. It's a miserable life filled with loneliness and desperation, spending each waking moment fighting to survive an unforgiving city. To be a street rat is a curse I wouldn't wish upon even my worst enemy. It's quite simply a complete and utter absence of humanity. I apologize if I've dampened your mood. You must understand that speaking about these things brings back painful memories. You're welcome to sit back, relax, and enjoy your time here.
Pardon.
Care for another chimera?
Sure. Thanks, Micah.
Micah knows how to make a
Keep on
drink.
coming. It's been a rough day.
If you're in need of some extra relaxation today, perhaps I could interest you in a visit to the